Welcome to Sexy in Your 60s. This is a space for women 50 and beyond who are choosing to live with vitality, intention, and joy in this chapter of life and the ones ahead of us. I'm your host, Dvora and registered nurse, National Board Certified Health and Wellbeing Coach, and Plant Strong Advocate. On this podcast, we explore what truly helps women thrive in midlife and beyond through evidence-based health insights, real stories, practical strategies, and the deeper sense of meaning that makes life feel rich and connected. I intentionally chose the title, Sexy in Your 60s. When I use the word sexy, I'm not talking about sexuality or how we're seen. I'm talking about energy, confidence, presence, curiosity, purpose. Sexy is how you feel in your body. Sexy is how you move through the world. Sexy is knowing who you are and choosing how you want to show up. I believe this stage of life isn't about winding down. It's about waking up. Not in your 60s? You're still invited to join us. Each episode is designed to support you not just in how you live, but in how you feel in your body, your relationships, and your life. I'm so glad you're here. Let's begin. When we hear the word sexy, many of us still think of youth, smooth skin, or a body that hasn't been interrupted by illness or loss or childbearing. But what if sexy isn't about perfection or even health in the conventional sense? What if it's about presence, about aliveness, about staying connected to yourself, even when life asks something difficult of you? We know from research that even in the presence of illness, even cancer, people can experience deep vitality, meaning, and connection. Today's conversation stretches that definition in a profound way. Jane Hyde, someone even in the midst of her second experience with cancer, radiates energy, warmth, and love. Jane meets what's hard with honesty, humor, and an open heart. Jane's story invites us to reconsider what we mean by strength, beauty, and yes, sexy.
Thank you. Hi.
Jane and I have been friends for a long time, and we connect so well because we're at the same eye level. We also love being sexy together. We've always been that way.
Thank you. I'm honored.
As you're sitting here today, what feels most present or alive to you right now?
Wow. Every day I am continually reminded and feeling how grateful and beautiful life is. Fleeting or temporary, how quickly this all goes. I was just a mom raising kids, and now I have adults who hopefully will be having kids of their own.
Having gratitude and being in the present moment. I hear you saying that.
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to share just a brief snapshot of what has shaped this season of your life? Just enough to give listeners some context.
I was so blessed. I had health. I had comfort, security, safety, stimulating, meaningful life. I was shocked at 63 to find out I had a high-grade uterine cancer. It was always about what I could do for others all my life. I raised my two daughters, one who's had a lot of challenges and the other who's overcome a lot of challenges, and a husband who let me take care of him and do for him. And that comes naturally to me. When I can make the world better for someone, was always meaningful. If I could improve the earth for the world, somebody else's life, and never had any need to be first. I put my head down, one foot in front of the other. I didn't think about it, and I got through a major surgery, lost my ovaries, which has been a big loss, and had radiation. And then I had 6 chemos, the heavy, heavy guns. And I was told I was cancer free. I don't know that I remained as grateful or the world was as vivid as it is now.
Where you are today?
Today, I am hopefully at the end of a battle with metastatic serous carcinomas. After being told I was cancer free at just under 3 years, I have a met to my lung I had been diagnosed with, 30% 3-year survivability. I'm still here. I'm past 3 years now. They found a walnut-sized mass on my pulmonary artery in my left upper lobe. I've almost done with that whole battle, and I have responded better than any of the doctors anyone could have expected. And I'm so grateful. Tomorrow, I'm having the last part of the treatment, which is a lung wedge resection. We won't know until he gets in there, but we anticipate he's taking out a wedge of the lung where the cancer was. On CAT scan, after 6 rounds of chemotherapy, there's just shadows. We don't see this huge mass. Tomorrow, I'm having that area of my lung removed at UCSF. And I expect and anticipate a long period of good health after that.
Thank you for summarizing your experience. And we will be, of course, keeping tabs on how you're doing. I'm going to shift our dialogue a little bit now. Everybody knows this about Jane. Everybody describes you as magnetic. Where do you think that energy comes from?
My interest in other people or my need for other people.
Connection is one of the anchors of your magnetism. Connection and love, right?
I like that. I don't give it a lot of thought, and I don't think of myself as magnetic. You use these terms, I'm honored, because I feel you're so dynamic and you are so magnetic and you are so fun and beautiful. I feel like very warm and glowing next to you. I can glow along while you are the magnet.
We literally fire each other up, but I have to tell a quick story. Many people can tell this story. We live in the same town, and it's a pretty small, tight community. It's a lovely community. But before I lived here, I used to come to this community to walk around the reservoir. And the reservoir has a big parking lot. And that was the time when we were just having our babies, and we were the stroller brigade. But we were really Jane's stroller brigade. All these women with their strollers would be wandering around, and we would ask each other, "Are you walking with Jane? Are you walking with Jane?" Jane literally has connected so many people. Her focus on connection and love is so authentic and accurate.
Thank you for pointing it out, and thank you for noticing it. And it's true. I do always think people belong together.
You are not only focused on connection, you are a connector. On days when your body feels tired or challenged, what helps you connect to yourself?
I'm a big believer in being outside. I generally start every day outside with a walk, or I'll get some sunlight on my belly or my back, do a little vitamin D building in the sun, and maybe just sitting with my dogs in a book. I'm allowing myself to sit a little more.
Nature and being outside, a couple of things that really help you neuroregulate and be calm, sitting, reading a book, and being with your dogs.
Yes.
That's what helps you feel at home in your body right now, which is challenging for what you're going through because your body doesn't always cooperate, right?
I'm not a good napper, and I don't rest easily. I go and go and go. I used to be the ever ready bunny, which is not accurate so much, but I'll close my eyes. I am asleep early.
You have always been helping and taking care of other people, and you used the term ever ready bunny. I don't know if the younger generations know what that means, but I know it. And I obviously relate to that also. How has receiving love and asking for help now changed you?
It's different, and I've had to learn. I think it's made me even more grateful to realize people really want to. I'm not asking, they have a need, and to allow that or to see that makes me grateful, makes me realize that people want to do that. I feel very loved. I feel cared for. Somehow it's changed.
I love how you articulated that you appreciate the fact that people not only want to help, they need to help. It's an expression of their love. And you recognize that you have such a loving heart that you easily take in everybody's love.
It was a lesson, though. It was hard. It was hard to let people take care of or do for me. Allowing it has made me even more grateful, more appreciative.
Tell me what kind of connections feel most nourishing for you right now.
I have to acknowledge my wonderful husband, who I've haven't been appreciative of enough all these years. And of course, my friends who walk with me, that's taking care of me. I knew this lung surgery was coming. I hoped I would be able to have it. That was predicated on the tumor getting off the pulmonary artery and shrinking adequately that they could remove it. Thankfully has shrunk beyond our wildest expectations, walking to keep my lungs, and also because that's in itself is medicine.
Right.
And
Movement.
I will motivate other people. But my good friend has told me you need to be accountable. It's one of the important things. If you're meeting someone, you will show up, as you told me, and it's true. And I realize I show up if I'm meeting someone, whether I've arranged it or they've arranged it. So walking, that's
So you're-
connecting. Very much how I connect is moving outside with my friends. That connection's been very important because now I'm not at all worried about the surgery. I know that my lungs and heart are younger than any other part of my body. They will be fine.
When uncertainty shows up, what helps you stay grounded and stay present?
Oh boy. Drugs? Medicine? No. Realizing that the world is much bigger than just me and that I'm just part of a connection to a whole lot of other things. I did not expect, nobody would have expected the responses I'm getting, let alone, I think I have years and maybe I have a full lifespan. Confronted with that, the thing that gave me the most peace was knowing I was connected to a whole lot before me and after me and next to me. And connections, these connections, that's what I guess allowed me to not cry into my pillow, not to be too scared that it was going to be okay no matter what.
That's beautiful. Can you think of moments of grace or beauty that have happened during this experience that have been surprising to you?
I'm so grateful for these sunsets, these little gifts, whether it's sitting at night in my hot tub with my husband, being able to play mahjong with my friends. I guess those are my moments of grace when I can see the diamonds on the reservoir.
This experience you're going through right now has really helped you clarify what you have gratitude for and it helps you notice
Just those moments of
everything that's in
beauty, only those moments. That's all life is about. And there's a lot of them. and to notice them is the gift.
Awareness of the present moment. What possibly feels less important to you right now?
Oh, goodness. Stuff, of course, stuff.
Material things.
Yeah, I guess perfection, hopefully, what others think, hopefully. I think I would have to say those things, honestly.
Letting go of judgment and external validation that used to seem meaningful and important.
I don't care. Yeah,
What are you honoring about yourself right now?
maybe my kindness. I'm trying to forgive where I don't live up to my own best intentions or standards. I think I'm living up to them more and more. I am closer to the person I would want to be, in spite of this difficult battle or phase in my life. Sometimes the days are very long and very wonderful. I feel pretty good most of the time. I don't have pain. That is going to
Well,
change tomorrow.
temporarily,
Temporarily.
what you're honoring about yourself is that you have been compassionate with yourself. You are aligning with your authentic self. You are loving who you are and accepting who you are. That is not easy for a lot of people, especially at this stage. That feels very beautiful. What feels true for you right now?
Oh gosh, what feels true in this world that's got so much pain and divisiveness, that there's also a lot of connected, good people, that everyone's trying their best, whether I agree with what that is. That's a tough one, Dora. Can I pass on that?
What you said at the beginning was
True.
kind of like an Anne Frank. Oh, there she is. Kind of like an
But
Anne Frank comment. There's goodness in this world.
there's goodness in this.
No matter what else is going on, there's goodness in this world. Jane, what would you want other women,
Oh,
especially those facing illness, what would you want them to know about vitality and self worth?
mm. That I think keep yourself connected and out there with people. They will pick you up. It's better than isolating and being alone with your pain, your fear, or your diagnosis. It's important to keep going.
Connection and love.
Connections, being with your people, because
Mhm.
you'll be surprised.
After everything you've been living and learning, right now, what does sexy mean to you?
Taking care of yourself, self care, and feeling good is sexy. Whether it's that hot tub or that massage, taking care of myself, putting on my bling when I remember, or lip gloss, I think that's because there are no eyebrows. These are tattoos, and the eyelashes, I'm so happy they're coming back. It's
So,
hard to look good, but feeling good, take care of yourself so you feel good.
well, you used to use to define looking good. That's different.
Oh yeah,
But the idea of self care so that you feel good
right.
is what sexy means to you right now.
Yeah. Yes,
And
feeling good.
anybody who spends any time around you gets that glow and that
Oh,
love. It's
well,
still there.
oh, thank you. Feeling good allows you to do that. It's not all easy for everybody. As you know, as a nurse, as a friend, as a woman of a certain age, of a sexy age, that things are starting to change. So it's taking care of yourself so you feel good. You're not going to be 25 or 45, but you could certainly be feeling good 60 something.
I'm there with you, Jane. Jane, thank you very much
You're very welcome.
for being here, and we'll be following along on how your surgery goes, which I'm sure will go well.
I am absolutely positive. Thank you, Dvora. It was fun.
Now, it's always fun with you. As we close, I want to invite you to pause for just a moment, wherever you are, sitting, walking, driving, and see if you can gently notice your breath. No need to change it. Just notice that you're here. Today's conversation isn't asking you to be brave or positive or strong. It's simply inviting you to stay connected to your body, to your relationships, to what feels true in this season of life. Sexy, as we explore today, isn't about how life looks from the outside. It's about presence. It's about love. It's about connection. It's about inhabiting your life fully, even when things are uncertain or imperfect. As you move through the rest of your day, I'll leave you with this gentle question. What feels alive in me right now? And how can I honor that? Just a little. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. If today's conversation resonated with you, I invite you to take the next gentle step by downloading the Sexy in Your 60s Starter Guide, a free resource designed to help you reflect on what supports your energy, vitality, and sense of connection in this season of life. You'll find it linked in the show notes or at slant2plants.com/starter-guide. You can also explore more of my work, including health coaching, plant-forward nutrition, and resources for vibrant living at slant2plants.com. And for the ultimate transformation, join the Sexy in Your 60s coaching experience at sexyinyour60s.com. If this episode spoke to you, please consider following the podcast, leaving a review, or sharing it with someone who might need it right now. That's how these conversations continue to grow. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and stay boldly, beautifully sexy, exactly as you are.